In this video, I will share 3 big mistakes that marketers and content creators often make when using ChatGPT. These mistakes can really hurt the results you get and stop you from getting the most out of ChatGPT. Hi, my name is Andres Zemmers and you're watching What Works in Marketing YouTube channel. This is the place where you get proven tactics, strategies, and new exciting findings in digital marketing so you can grow your online business smart and live the life you want. All right, let's dive in. Mistake number 1, you're not giving ChatGPT the examples. In this case, ChatGPT gets super creative and the results won't be useful. Luckily, there are a couple of things you can do. First of all, you can copy paste what worked for you in the past. Any email copy, any press releases or landing page copy or Facebook ads copy, whatever have worked for you in the past, you can copy paste in the ChatGPT. Second, you can copy and paste or use the examples from others. For example, I like to follow certain companies or certain brands, and I know if this copy for their landing page or for their email sequence or for their ads that they are working for them, I like to use it, just steal it, copy paste and show ChatGPT as an example. Third, if you don't have any examples that have worked for you in the past, or you don't have any examples from others, I don't know, you can always just mention the style of the copy. So, for example, if you're writing press release, you can always use a prompt like, please write it in a style of a Bloomberg press release. Or, for example, somewhere there is a book, Ogilvy, on advertising. And if I'm writing any copy or headlines, I like to use or mention, please write this in a style of Ogilvy. Or, for example, there are great marketers like Russell Brunson and Dan Kennedy. And if whenever I need a copy for marketers, I like to use, please write it in a style of Russell Brunson. And you can use pretty much any authority in your field, any competitors in your field. Here's the example. So here's the example. I will show before and after. Basically, in the first example, I will show you without any examples. And in the second version, I will show you the same prompt, but with the example so you can see the results. So my prompt is, I have a lead magnet. It's free guide with title 16 questions every marketing team must ask ChatGPT. Please give me a full squeeze page copy. Squeeze page is a landing page, short landing page where you basically promote your lead magnet and ask for a contact details in exchange. So this is what ChatGPT wrote me. Title, unlock the power of AI, get your free guide today. Subhead, discover the 16 questions every marketing team must ask ChatGPT and revolutionize your marketing strategy. Body, are you ready to take your marketing to the next level? Here's what you'll get: in-depth understanding, learn what ChatGPT is, how it works, and why it's a game changer in the marketing world. Practical insights, discover how to use ChatGPT to automate tasks. Actionable strategies, get practical tips and strategies to integrate ChatGPT in your marketing plan. And the best part, it's completely free. It also put call to action, which is great. And to be honest, usually without any examples, it doesn't work so well. I actually like this. So this is a prompt without any example. But let's see if we put an example, if we give a prompt with the example. So basically, this is the same prompt. It's also ChatGPT 4, same prompt, but I added, please give me a full squeeze page copy in style of Russell Brunson. If you don't know who Russell Brunson is, he's the founder of ClickFunnels. He has several books related to digital marketing, and I think his language his copy on his landing pages are very hooky, salesy, and very, very kind of related to online marketers, right? So this is the result. It's a bit longer. Headline: reveal the insider guide your marketing team didn't know they needed. And it's free. Subhead: get your hands on 16 questions every marketing team must ask ChatGPT before your competitors do. So right from the beginning, I see that this copy, like the whole opening, is way more hooky, might be the word, and way more stronger. And I really like it. I like it way better than the one that we saw before. Dear marketing maverick, ever felt like your marketing strategies are stuck in the 20th century, even when you're using the most cutting-edge tools and techniques? Or have you found yourself on the losing end of the AI revolution just because you're not asking the right questions? You're not alone, and that's why we've created a revolutionary guide for modern marketing teams. 16 questions every marketing team must ask GPT. With this free guide, you will uncover the secrets of harnessing the power of AI in your content creation, ways to skyrocket your marketing engagement by asking the right questions to ChatGPT, how to uncover hidden gems of insights for strategic planning, etc., etc. It's very good. And I don't know about you. I really don't know about you, but I like this copy way better. The first copy that you see, the same prompt, but without Russell Brunson at the end of it. It's good. It's actually from 1 to 10, I say it's 6. So it's useful, but it's not great. But this result from ChatGPT with Russell Brunson, it's way much better, way much hookier, stronger. And from 1 to 10, I would give 8, maybe even 9 with light editing. All right, let's move on to the second mistake. Mistake number 2, you're not specific enough. And this is, I think, pretty much the main mistake I usually make, and I see all other creators and marketers and ChatGPT users making. You're not specific enough. In truth, the more details and the more context you give to ChatGPT, the better results you will get. What I like to use, this is kind of my checklist. First of all, company name, company details, product name, product details, then ideally, this is a game changer, target audience definition. Like the more you can give to ChatGPT about your target audience, the better. Then I like to give a goal, basically the goal of this copy, like the goal for this thing. And any style, length, or form or format. And sometimes I like to usually give like any other context details or like comments that I like to feel sharing with ChatGPT. And here is the example. So again, I will show you like before and after. Example number 1 will be without any specific details, and example number 2 will be with specific details and everything, and you can judge which version is better. All right. The prompt is, please write me a sales email for JZ Microphones subscribers selling Blackhall series microphones. There is 40% discount. I don't think it could be even shorter prompt than that. And what it gave me, subject is exclusive offer, 40% discount on Blackhall series microphones for JZ Microphones subscribers. Very generic. Dear subscriber's name, we hope this email finds you well. As a valued subscriber of JZ Microphones, we wanted to reach out and share an exclusive offer that we have specially tailored for you. For a limited time only, we are thrilled to announce an incredible 40% discount on our highly acclaimed Blackhall series. Now, the copy is good. It's too long, definitely, but I will take a look if there are any benefits of what the people will get. The Blackhall series is renowned for its exceptional sound quality and design. making a go-to choice for professional recording artists. You can capture every nuance of the sound. Why choose Black Hole Series? I like that it gave this kind of line. Looks like a benefit. List of benefits for me. Stellar sound, experience, studio quality recordings with incredible transparency and accuracy. That's great actually, because transparency and accuracy is kind of, the benefit for this series. Then versatile applications, also good. Innovative design, unbeatable value. That's interesting. To avoid, it's way too strong language. It's to avail of this exclusive discount, simply visit our website and enter the discount. Yeah, I would not use the word avail, definitely. It's good. Again, from 1 to 10, it's 6. You can copy paste it and use it already, and it's okay-ish. But the mistake number 2 was you're not specific enough. And that's why we have basically the same prompt. Please write me a sales email for JZ Microphone subscribers selling Black Hole Series. There is a 40% discount. What I added is company, JZ Microphones, company description. It's super simple. High-end premium level microphone manufacturer, product name, Black Hole Series, product description, handcrafted premium level condenser microphone for recording studios that deliver excellent clarity and full richness. Basically, what you can see is what it is, handcrafted premium level condenser microphone, where it will be used in recording studios, and what's the main benefit, that deliver excellent clarity and full richness. Then I add target audience, audio engineers and producers. I can be way more specific actually than that. Offer 40% off for 7 days, and there are the dates. For almost all copy, I like to use word count. Sometimes ChatGPT gives way too long copy or sometimes way too short. So word count less than 200 words. Style, simple and hoopy. I actually, before I started filming this, I was experimenting with this prompt, and I just added everything that came to my mind. So style is simple and hooky, super persuasive, highlighting benefits, and personal, like I was writing to a friend. You can experiment with this. I like this combination. It worked for me. And goal, sell as many microphones as we can. So I think it's a pretty packed prompt. Let's see the results. Subject line, unmissable savings on our Black Hole Series, 1 week only. It's good. Subject line, I would not use the word unmissable because it's not a word that's, often heard in the public and often used. Hello there. I hope this message finds you well. I want to give you a heads up about something quite extraordinary. Our top tier Black Hole Series microphone are currently available for a whopping 40% off. What I see, the language is actually like I wrote in the prompt. It's personal, like I am writing to a friend. I like it. Imagine bringing to life your sound creations with a handcrafted premium level condenser microphone that ensures exceptional clarity and full richness. We can see that it used exceptional clarity and full richness. This was the thing that I here prompted. It's like having the perfect studio environment anywhere, anytime. It's actually a good line. The Black Hole Series is the go-to choice for many audio engineers and producers, and with the price tag 40% lighter, this is an offer that's too good to resist. The sale, however, lasts only 7 days. I encourage you to seize this rare opportunity while you can. There's never been a better time to upgrade your studio and transform your production journey. It's a very good email. From 1 to 10, I would give it 8, but with light editing and maybe making the language a bit lighter, we can get to 9 or 9.5. With adding a testimonial, it could be even a 10. So you can see this was just a simple prompt without any details. The results were okayish, and when I gave way much packed prompt, way more details, again, the result is better. So mistake number 2, you're not specific enough. Let's move to mistake number 3. So mistake number 3, you stop with the first results ChatGPT gives you. This is, again, very, very common, and I think the easiest mistake to avoid. So there are 3 things I always do to kind of improve the results. First of all, I suggest you, and I always do the same, ask for more variations. When you ask something to ChatGPT, please give me 3 or 5 or even 10 variations, because quality, when it comes to ChatGPT, hides in the quantity. If ChatGPT gives you 10 or 20 results, you can pick the one that suits best you. Second thing you can always correct is language and style, because I found ChatGPT usually uses very complex language. When it comes to sales copy and content creation and digital marketing, simpler the language, the better. And one of the prompts or one of the lines that I usually add to the prompt is, please use simple language below 4th grade or below 3rd or even below 2nd grade English language. And in this case, the language is super, super simple and more salesy, so to speak. Third thing that you can do to improve the results ChatGPT gives you is light editing. And I can tell you this, I'm 100% sure that I've never used ChatGPT text fully, because I always do some light editing and light corrections. I don't know about you, but I always like to tweak things a little bit to kind of get them sound like my brand or my client's brand. Let's take a look on the example. All right, so my example is pretty simple. The prompt is, I have a client in personal development. They are coaching busy women and selling online courses about mindset and goal setting. Target audience is businesswoman interested in personal development. Product description is 2-day goal setting masterclass that helps you set goals effectively and reach them in a short period of time. Product name is goal setting masterclass. Offer is for 3 days, 50% off. And pretty much the prompt is, please write me a copy for Facebook ad. Yes. If in the first example, we were looking at the squeeze page or landing page copy, in a second example, for the second mistake, we were looking at the sales email copy, and now we are looking at the Facebook ad copy. So again, the mistake number 3 is you're stopping with the first results or the first version that ChatGPT gives you. So this is the first version. Attention, ambitious businesswoman. Are you feeling overwhelmed juggling your demanding career and personal life? Are your goals seeming more like distant dreams? We've got something tailor-made just for you. Introducing the Goal Setting Masterclass, a transformative 2-day event dedicated to helping driven women like you set effective goals and achieve them in record time. This is actually a very good paragraph. Gone are the days of aimless ambition. Instead, join us in a journey to redefine your future, learn the secret behind setting smart goals, and understand the psychology of achievement. Together, we'll break down your visions in actionable milestones and equip you with practical strategies for success. So 50% off, and call to action. It's okay. Again, from 1 to 10, it's 6 or maybe 7. And here, I will try to get more out of this result. Give me 3 shorter versions, because I think it's a bit too long and I want to see maybe, oh, okay, now he's giving way too short versions. Scrap it. I will just rewrite this. Please give me 3 other versions with different hooks. So basically, I'm asking for 3 other versions. Ever feel like you're running on a treadmill, hustling hard but not quite reaching your goals? All right. Second hook is, success is not a destination, it's a journey. And Every journey begins with a single step. Are you ready to take yours? Version number 3 is imagine a future where you're not just surviving your days, but actually thriving. Sound too good to be true? So here's the thing. All the hooks are quite good, but what's interesting, here was the full copy, and now when I asked for 3 versions, it gave me like way shorter ad copy. And I wanted to kind of get this level of shortness for this copy. But I will ask again. I will ask ChatGPT to write, please write the same versions, please write the same copy a bit simpler, in a bit simpler language, and make the call to action stronger. So basically 2 changes: simpler language and stronger call to action. Version number 1, feeling stuck, not hitting your goals, very short, I like it. Version number 2, want to hit your goals but can't find a way, dreaming big but not sure how to get there, we can help, It's good. Actually, it's a bit too short. As I usually like to use 3 or even more, sometimes 5 copy versions when it comes to Facebook ads, here I have 3 versions. What I will do, I will ask this. Please give me a longer version for each of the versions so that I have long and the short version for each version. I hope ChatGPT will understand this. Also, for the long version, add a client testimonial and highlight the benefits with checklist emoji. Let's see how it does it. All right, after 20 or 30 seconds, ChatGPT gave me the full results. So version 1, short, feeling stuck, not hitting your goals. It's basically the same copy. There is a longer version. I like in the longer version we have with a checklist all the benefits. I like the format of it. And also it gave me a testimonial. The goal setting masterclass was a game changer for me. My goals are no longer wishful thinking, but reality I'm living each day. Highly recommended. Great. Yeah, it's a call to action. So basically now I have 3 sets with short and the long version of copy. It's good. Yeah, it's very good. Second version also benefits, testimonial on third version. Cool. Yeah, also benefits and also a testimonial. I like the results. See, basically this was the first version that we got, but with way more versions, with way more kind of tweaks here and there, with some comments like simpler language, stronger call to action, please give me a checklist of benefits and a testimonial. Now we have, I can say, pretty good set of copy. All right, thanks for watching this video. Go out and try ChatGPT on your marketing tasks. Play around with it and see what you get. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe. Also, I have free resources and trainings available on this AI topic. You can find all the links in the description of this video. Until next time, see ya!